Morales. They might just call me challenge if I got to catch them all or volunteer to take the challenge. Brick and mortar, I got the plug in the orders. I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys, noise, action, BB, toys, noise, action, so yeah, brick and mortar, I got the plug in the orders. I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys, noise, action, nerd gang, bang, 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 action figures.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Toys, Noise, and Action Figures. I'm your host, Regg, Henny, and I'm actually coming to you with, as promised, as advertised, now delivered, the 2018 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, Hasbro exclusive, Transformers, Power of the Primes, Throne of the Primes, Optimal Optimus. Try to say that 3 times back to back to back. That's a lot of words anyway. But San Diego Comic-Con's exclusive Power of the Primes, Throne of the Primes, Optimal Optimus. The good people at Hasbro, as I said in one of the previous videos, were gracious enough to send me this Comic-Con exclusive along with the other one they offered this year. The I believe it's the Retro Rock Garage Volume 1 transfer. I'm holding this right here because this is the nice letter that they sent me when they sent me all the stuff. But they also sent me the Transformers Studio Series 19 Bumblebee Volume 1 Retro Rock Garage. That was one that I'm going to be doing a review on too. I really like that exclusive also. And they also sent me the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive trading card game set. The actual it's basically Cliff Jumper and Slipstream. They sent me that. It was an exclusive at the con. They were very kind enough to send that. I think they just threw that one in there as a bonus. Again, hashtag free product from my good friends at Hasbro, and that's a real that's a blessing that they actually did this for me because this channel is new, and for them to take a shot on an up-and-coming channel like that and to send out product for me to review was very kind of them. I really appreciate that. So thank you very much, Hasbro. Real quick, we're gonna jump right into this. I'm anxious to get this out, and also I know a few of you are also here checking out this video right now because on one of the previous videos when I actually showed you what Hasbro sent me, I mentioned a contest, a free contest, and I know that a lot of you guys were interested in knowing when I was going to be letting you know the rules for that and how you could possibly win this right here, because at the convention this year, I actually ended up buying one of these, and then Hasbro also sent me one too. So as my wife would say, get rid of some blank. Get rid of some. She wants me to get rid of stuff, and I don't mind getting rid of it if it means passing on a blessing to you. So I'm going to open this, I'm going to review it, and then the winner of the contest will be able to have this San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. I'm also going to be throwing in some other items so that you can feel like you were right there at the Comic-Con at the convention center with us here in San Diego, even if you weren't. So again, stay tuned. I'm going to make sure in this video that you get all the rules on how you could possibly win, how you can increase your chances and everything like that. But right now, we're going to actually open this bad boy, get the review started. Let's get it. Right, so here you have the box art, the packaging for the Optimal Optimus, Throne of the Primes, Power of the Primes figure. So nice window box, so you can see plenty of the diorama that's actually here. They actually did a really good job on displaying it inside of the box like this. So it deserves a big window box. It continues all the way to the top, circles around to the right side. You got the Transformers branding that you've seen in the previous, I believe, 2 lines, Combiner Wars. And the other one was Transformers right there. Your title. Hasbro, ages 8 and up. Or as we like to say, adults. Power of the Primes. There's a lot of embossed printing on it too, with the different symbols of the Prime Masters along the side. So it's a little bit raised. Some of the branches going around, it also continues at the top right here. So they did a really good job on the design. You got that logo right there the Beast Wars like logo. The back has some pretty nice box art. With Optimus holding the scepter of sparks, kind of like the Infinity Gauntlet. So that you can use the you can add the 12 Prime Masters onto that, so that the wielder can wield it. In order to wield those stones, or the Prime Masters, I'm sorry, not stone, I'm thinking Infinity Gauntlet. But in order to wield them, you need the Scepter of Sparks. And if you're a collector of Power of the Primes and you've really been into that storyline, this is a great addition to have. And if you're a collector and you're a fan of that, you definitely want to win this contest so I can send it to you. But anyway, it's got some information about the Prime Masters right here. It's got them listed right here. You can see that. Nice packaging. Alright, so let's get to it. Let's get it open. Okay, so I have him outside of the box now. And I'm actually really impressed because of the way that Hasbro did the packaging on this. You didn't have to tear the box apart to actually get this part out. There's still some ties that you have to do to actually release him from the throne, so that we can transform him, pose him, and everything like that. But the good thing is you could actually keep this intact. Another bonus for me too is I grew up as a G1 fan, and that's my generation right there. And the one thing that I used to love about getting Transformers was the fact that they actually came with your pull-out catalog. Now, this doesn't come with a pull-out catalog. It's been ages since Hasbro has actually done anything like that. I don't know if that's a cost-cutting measure. I can't imagine it would cost that much more. But I used to enjoy the catalogs and just collecting. But the good thing about these instructions is they're a little bit more in-depth, and they have color, at least on this front page right here. It's pretty thick paper too. But just color for the instructions, and very nice. You can see that. And it's got the Choose Your Prime, Power of the Primes. Information on the back right there. Instructions for the Scepter of Sparks. Not bad. Anyway, so there's a lot of color on that. I'm really impressed with these instructions right here. Also, you get your character card right here with the bio on it. Not bad. That'll stay wrapped up along with the instructions. I'm gonna get him out of this throne. Again, you don't have to tear up the box to get him out with this diorama right here. Full disclosure, the throne that he's sitting on is made of cardboard. It's not too flimsy, it's kind of thick, but it's made of cardboard. And it also has this, I was always a fan of Price is Right, so this reminds me of that game on Price is Right. You actually spin this. So this comes with actually 3 of the Prime Masters on it. It's got these 2 right here. Keep spinning it. It's got empty slots, so you can actually add Prime Masters to it. So I think that's pretty cool. And it comes with 3. So there's 1. And there's these 2 right here. And they're secure in there. I'm not going to remove them. Because again, whoever wins this, I want to make sure that their card stays in here in the plastic. Stays nice and minty. Get the instructions. And you're also going to have the Prime Masters, the 3 that it comes with, sitting right there. And we're going to get him off his throne. Let's check him out. Finally free of his cardboard slumber. Optimal Optimus. Finally got him out of the cardboard box. It wasn't that difficult, actually. Like I said, I didn't have to tear apart the box in order to get him out. Pretty solid figure. Some of the joints on this one, so far that I've noticed, are actually, I don't want to say they're loose, but it's a transformer, and there's multiple transformations on this one. So just so you understand, it's it's not going to be just some action figure with multiple points of articulation. But those of us that collect Transformers know that, and we appreciate that. Nice paint on this. I know this is just basically a repaint of a figure that we've seen before. And if you're a Beast Wars, Beast Machines fan, you can really appreciate this. I do appreciate what, there he goes again, he's leaning forward. I can't appreciate this for what it is because as a G1 fan, I wasn't really big on Beast Wars and Beast Machines, those particular series. I tried to jump back in around the time that Transformers Armada and Transformers Cybertron came out. I believe that was around 2001 sometime. But again, being a G1 fan, we're going to be nitpicky about certain things or whatever. But so I can definitely appreciate what they're doing with this. In previous years for Comic-Con exclusives, we've been getting G1 and Generations inspired figures that are like, for instance, Metroplex. We got him, I believe, back in 2013 as an exclusive. We also got Fort Max. Was that 2015 maybe, or sometime when we got that one. Then we got Devastator, Titan Class Devastator. But most of the exclusives that you get at Comic-Con from Hasbro and Transformers brand are usually geared towards that 80s fan, the G1 fan that's got the disposable income to go to Comic-Con, and you're going to pick up those kind of figures or whatnot. But guess who's coming of age right now, and they're pretty nostalgic. The kids that grew up on Beast Wars and Beast Machines, and this is right up their alley. I believe this may be one of the first Comic-Con exclusives that we've actually gotten that harkens back to that, and at the same time, they're actually throwing it in the mix with the Power of the Primes series. So it's kind of a nice way to kind of segue into that. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually get more figures from Hasbro that are going to be geared towards that market right there, that demographic that is nostalgic about Beast Wars, Beast Machines, that early 2000s market. Again, I'm really impressed with it. As far as transformation goes, I'm not a big Transformer my figures guys. It's just either I'm gonna pose them, I'm gonna display them in their robot form or in their vehicle form. I'm not that guy that's gonna be transforming them like crazy. There's a few different alt modes for this one. I'm gonna be putting some pictures up with that one. I'm not gonna get into the transformation on this one today, only because time constraints. And the fact that I don't really want to have to transform this one anyway, because this is going to be going to the winner, and I'm going to sit this back on the throne, back in the box, and it's going out for the winner. But again, this is Optimus with the Scepter of Sparks right here, where there's multiple spots where you're actually going to be able to put the Prime Masters, attach them to this. So you'll have basically your Transformers version of the Infinity Gauntlet, but you're supposed to use this to light the darkest hour, as it says so on the bio on the box. Don't use it to obliterate half the living species in the universe. Don't do it. That's bad. That's evil. Don't do that. But again, if you want to light the darkest hour, Scepter of the Sparks right there. Yeah, so basically, I like the figure a lot. The one that I actually bought at Comic-Con, that's going to stay in the packaging. Again, I'm a G1 guy, so I don't really have any plans on displaying Optimus at any point. But you'll have the option of doing that. This will go back on its throne inside of the box and will get shipped out to the winner of the contest. Stay tuned, because I'm going to come right back, and I'm actually going to give you the instructions on how you can win Optimus and other items. Stay tuned. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we got Optimus back in the box and on the throne where he belongs, and he looks like he is ready to be put into a shipping box and shipped out to the winner of the contest. And you're probably thinking to yourself, Reg, Henny, how do I win this contest? Are you about to announce the winner right now? No, I'm not about to announce the winner right now. As a matter of fact, I'm glad you asked how you can win this contest, and it takes 4 steps to do so. I'm going to give you those 4 steps right now, so I'm glad that you came back, checked out Toys, Noise, and Action Figures, so you can get those 4 easy, but not too easy steps to actually winning this contest. Step 1, you got to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, subscribe now. Do that right now. Do that right now. Don't wait another second. Right now, subscribe. Did you do it? Bam! Half the battle. Right there. Knowing it's half the battle, you're already in there. If you've already subscribed, you're ahead of the game. Good to go. You're already in there. You're already locked. Well, not locked to win yet, but there's a couple more steps after that. So make sure to subscribe. After you subscribe, you got to pay special attention. Pay close attention to the Toys, Noise, and Action Figures theme song. The entire song is going to be played at the end of this video. We've actually played the entire song at the end of the last few videos, I believe, so that you could actually get a little bit ahead of the game a little bit if you've been listening to the entire song. The Toys, Noise, and Action Figures theme song, you want to pay special attention to that song, because the next step, besides subscribing, the next step is you have to quote your favorite line from the first verse. The very first verse of the song, you got to quote your favorite line. Tell me what your favorite line is on that first verse. That is step 2. Step 3, step number thrace, however you pronounce it. Step 3, you want to make sure and pay attention to a line that is in the second verse. The second verse of the song has a reference that says, since Duke wound up in a coma. Since Duke wound up in a coma. Since Duke wound up in a coma. Okay? Once you hear the line, since Duke wound up in a coma, you have to, in the comment section, besides subscribing, besides actually typing in what your favorite line is from the first verse, in the comment section, you have to also tell me what the reference of since Duke wound up in a coma, what that reference actually means. Okay, so you got to do a little bit of homework on that one. I don't know what you're going to have to do. If you have to Google, if you got to ask your dad, if you ask granddad, whoever, ask somebody, find out what the line since Duke wound up in a coma. The fourth step is you have to be sure to also listen to the song, because at the end of the song, there are specific instructions. There are specific instructions that I want you to type in the comment section below. Okay? So you have to, number 1, subscribe. Number 2, tell me what your favorite line is from the first verse of the Toys, Noise, and Action Figures theme song. Number 3, you got to tell me what that reference, since Duke wound up in a coma, means. And then number 4, you have to tell me what the instructions are in the song, and you have to do that. The more people that you actually tag in the video, that you actually share with, it increases your chances of being able to win Optimal Optimus right here. I cannot wait to send this off. I cannot wait to see who wins it. I cannot wait to announce it. So make sure and do those 4 steps. If you can't remember them, rewind. I know it's a bit much, but I couldn't make it too easy, and then I couldn't make it too difficult. But I'm anxious to send this off to the winner. And then again, I'll also be throwing in some extra goodies in that box. I'm not going to tell you what they are. They're going to be a surprise. But again, subscribe. Tell me what your favorite line is from the first verse. Tell me what the reference of Duke wound up in a coma. And then number 4, tell me what the instructions are at the end of the Toys, Noise, and Action Figures theme song. Okay? So anyway, I can't wait to see what you guys are going to type down in the comment section. And I can't wait to see who's going to win this one. This has been Toys, Noise, and Action Figures. I've been your host, Regg Henny. As always, be good to yourself. Be good to others. Show empathy. Open your toys. Play with them. Peace.
Spoon-fed on the web from the cradle. I was meant to be a wall-crawling fiend, TV screen in the 70s. Mean with the melodies, got everybody telling me that I could draw the picture, never have to do no felonies. Caught up in the panels and flipping through the channels. Now my head's here to beat, I snap my fingers like I'm Thanos. This does put a smile on my face, not to mention put meaning to the lesson, make the youngest pay attention. I am Weapon X, I'm Megatron, whipping on my arm with the solar promise transform like I'm Cybertron. Caught up in the Matrix, but guided by the Matrix. From hot rod to Rodimus, now everybody chasing they making tunes with the loonies. My bestie was my roomie, I'm the history, the only black dude in the Goonies. Miles Morales, they might just call me childish. If I got to catch them all, I volunteer to take the challenge. Brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders, I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys, action, BB, B8, action, so yeah, brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders, I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys, Nerd Gang, bang, 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 action figures. Welcome to the Terradrome. I used to call Castle Grace go home way before Macaulay Culkin Home Alone. Thundercat or Battle Cats. Used to kick my battle raps. Scalping all the action figures. You deserve a slap for that. King of the exclusive. Articulated movements. Pulling every action figure pose. This is how we do it. I'm one with the Force player. This is how I knew it. My pre-order came in the mail. Now I gotta review it. I'm feeling like a mutant. Like Logan, I'm a loner. Listen, I've been doing this since Duke wound up in the coma. Christmas was always sunny on the coast of California. So your masters of the universe figures would stay warmer. I ought to warn you, don't be 6s and 7s when you be on the meshes, boy, disagreeing with brethren. 85, 86, 87, wanted it bad. Now I'm the proud owner of a USS flag. Brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders, I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys. I'm gonna need a quarter scale, 1/6 scale, all of that, yeah. Brick and mortar, I got the plug and the orders, I got the connect, counter, can get me the sort of joy I get from toys. Action figures, Optimus Prime, the whole thing, yeah. I need you to like this.